2003 Dodge 3500 Cummins 5.9 high output with the 6-speed manual. Doesn't need much to do this job. So I went with the OEM one because I wanted for the manual. I couldn't get a clear answer, and the part number was 53031576AD. What I've had was intermittent throttle pedal for a while. I'd be going along and it would just cut out for no reason. Well, today I threw a couple codes. I'll post in the description what codes they were, but researched it quite a bit and found out that it was the throttle position sensor. I think you can just buy this sensor right here, but I couldn't get a clear answer for the manual versions. And I wanted to keep it OEM if I could, most of the time, unless I'm upgrading something like OEM stuff. So you have to buy the whole assembly because they won't sell you the sensor. But there's other videos that show you how to adjust the voltage. The 0.549 seems to be what most of the idle positions are set at. So probably could have just bought that sensor because this thing's really expensive from the dealer. It's like, I don't know, $600 something, almost $700 I think. So anyways, all you need to change it though is swivel socket. I picked these up at Tractor Supply. I like these little offset needle nose, work really good. 2 flat screwdrivers, and I like this little kit too, Craftsman deal, but just this little short guy. And then it would have been nicer if it was a little bit shorter of a screwdriver, but short screwdriver, and then a little magnetic base. So anyways, all as you do, I'll show you here. Takes about 15 minutes probably to do the job. There's a little screw here, and then this little screw right there, and that's where this little guy came in handy, because I just got the screw out by pushing the radiator hose down and unscrewing him. Once you get the cover off, this pulls off real simple like. Set him up there. Then there's going to be 2 electric Christmas trees. This one you could just squeeze it at the top with the needle nose, push down. The other one in the back was a fair amount harder to get out, but I just used those 2 long, fatter screwdrivers and just pried it down. So I stuck the screwdriver in here and pushed down. Just wiggled it and squeezed it with the needle nose on top and kept wiggling it down. This was one of the scarier parts because I didn't want to break this little guy, but all I did was put the 2 screwdrivers right here and pry it out gently. Just wiggled it, pried it out, popped that guy off. So this is how it went. Basically these 2 guys right here, pried it off. And my hydrostat, or these little bent guys, I just squeezed this little rubber grommet, twisted it, pushed it through. That's about all there was to it. And then there's 6 bolts going around it, and that's where I use my swivel socket. Really easy job. Like I say, about 10 minutes, 15 minutes all it took, and we're back up and running. Alright, confirmation. Just took it for a ride around the block. Working perfectly. No more hesitations, not falling on its face anymore. No more dead pedal. Cleared the codes. And one added bonus that I didn't even know, and ever since I've had this truck, it's done that, and so I just thought it's the way the truck was. Whenever I'd step on the clutch, it'd be a pretty slow return back from, let's say I'm at 2,000, 2,500, to drop back down to about where idle is right here. On a shift, it would hang, it would be really slow. And I think that's probably why when you buy it from the factory, you get the whole assembly with the spring. I think that snap spring probably gets tired as well. I don't know that for positive, but I know that ever since I had the truck, I always thought it was odd, and I even have a new South Bend clutch in here, that 1947 HD. So I know it's not the clutch slipping or anything, because it runs very strong. But anyhow, that's an added bonus, that now my return to idle is really quick, like most any other car or truck that I've driven. So that was an added little bonus that I got. But anyways, just verifying that it did work, and everything is working like a champ now, so got her fixed.